Hello, this is Bonnie from Bond Journals. Welcome to my flip through for this pretty little journal. I've named her Apple Blossom. As you can see, there's a beautiful embroidered apple blossom pattern around on the front cover, which is actually a vintage tray mat, which I've cut down and used for the purpose of making the cover. And I particularly left the scalloped edge so that it actually forms an overhang on there. I thought that looked quite pretty. On the spine, there's a little tassel that I've made there, and at the back is the end of the tray mat and the roots of the apple blossom trees, and so I've filled that other section there with a lovely pink gingham. On the front, there's a matching pink gingham tag overlaid with a little green tag and the word journal picked out in cut out letters there, and a little embroidery of some lazy daisy stitch, a little medallion with a glass top and a pretty clock face with some roses in it. And that's attached with a globe pen with some beads. So I'm doing the pretty pink sari silk ribbon, which forms the tie, and we can start having a look at what's inside. So this is a beautiful collage look paper lining there, and a lace pocket with a little card in there to welcome you, and you can do whatever you choose with that. This is a lovely big journaling tag made from a piece of wallpaper which has scenes of Paris on it. That's clipped in there above a little folder. On the other side of that folder, there's a tuck spot that's been created, a little tag put in there. So through this journal, you'll see there's lots of lovely edge frills, pretty paper, all sorts of different textures and colours, but mainly in a neutral theme. A lot of the papers like this are tea or coffee dyed, and there are lots of pretty scrapbooking paper pages as well. This one has been folded up to form a pocket here. Inside the pocket there's another little envelope with the tag in it for writing on. There's actually 3 layers to this pocket, so I've got something in each one. So there's the back one, the middle one, the front one, and that can hang over the side. Some pretty little motifs on the corners of some of the plain pages. There's a little tuck spot here that this lovely tag can fit in behind. That can be used to write on the back. Use it as a journaling card. There are lots of places where you can write as you go through the journal. This page is a piece of wallpaper. You'll see some more of that later. So it's actually a coffee themed wallpaper, so I'll put some little coffee themed stickers on the back there, but this is quite a good surface for writing or art as well. And then the other page, this page has been constructed from 2 different bits with some cute washi tape down there. This is the middle of the signature. You can see it's been bound with a pretty variegated pink thread. Some beautiful old this is an actual book page, and beautiful pattern on there. I thought that was a nice one to include. This is just pinned on, paper clipped on, a little envelope that you can pop something into, or you can detach and take that away. So that thread just rolls around it to form the seal. There's the other end of the coffee wallpaper. So the back there is a writing surface or an art surface, and small coffee stickers. Here an envelope that's pasted onto the back of the page before, and there's a little card in there. So that just flips over. Another plain page for writing. A pocket, nice tag there, 2 sides. So these pages are quite good for writing on. You know, even this one, even though it looks like a patterned surface, as soon as you write on there, you'll be able to see it quite clearly if you're writing in a black or blue or even pencil. So plenty of places for writing and art. Another pretty tag in there with a map on the back. Now this has been made to actually form a folder in itself. So there's, and it's got a pretty page from a book in it. It's got writing on one side and a beautiful artwork on the other. Of course, you can put whatever you like into these special little pockets. You don't have to keep it with what I've got in there. There's a belly band here that goes part way across, just big enough to fit this little envelope into it, and some beautiful collage look paper at the back. A little page dangle here, and this is one of the bookmarks starting through here. There are a couple of these chiffon ribbon bookmarks that are coming through the book, and a little silver bead on the end of it. You'll see another one here that comes from somewhere there. Okay, so there's a little tuck spot there. I've just popped something in behind it. Some pretty pages. Tuck spots with tags in. Some more of the lovely coffee dyed paper. Some beautiful scrapbooking paper there that's floral on one side, striped on the other. And there's a pretty heart sticker there. Another pretty little envelope that's just been clipped onto the side of this page. And at the back, another little card that you can write on the back of. Use it as a journaling card. A nice little pocket with another tag in it. And another envelope tucked in there, and a piece of paper that would go with it nicely, the little butterflies, if you want to write a letter and use the envelope to contain it. Some more plain dyed paper, just lightly decorated. Small little envelope, lined envelope, tag that you can write on the back, so we can use it as a journaling card. So this is actually a two-way pocket, so you can put things in there and that holds the end of it, so there's no gluing involved in that. It gives it a bit more flexibility. This is just loosely placed in. It's a paper bag that I've printed with a nice floral print and some lines there that you can write on. So it's just plain on one side and printed on the other. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn how to surf. Another nice big journaling card there. And on the back, another one of these really useful envelopes. This one is made into a notebook. So it's got some pages sewn in there. When you've used those, you can replace them by attaching more in with sewing or glue and keep the little notebook. You can actually take that little notebook out, pop it into your purse and take it with you when you're going anywhere if you need to take some notes. Another piece of the coffee dyed paper, and in here, this is an original piece of from a correspondence book dated September 1918. So it's a business letter that someone has written way back then. Fits under that clip if I can get it to go on. Okay, another card for a tag or journaling, a nice musical one. And some more, so there's plenty of things in here. Piece of paper with a quote from Winnie the Pooh on one side and from someone else on the other. And just pop into a little tuck spot on the edge. This one is, this page has a door in it, so I've actually cut the door so that it can be opened. And this is just a tag that's in the next page. We'll see that in a moment. But if you open the door, you can see something through there, which is, on the next page, this lovely journaling card. Keep a green tree in your heart, and perhaps the singing bird will come. A little paper doily. Nice pocket here with a lovely card with a vase of flowers, and another card with an antique rose in black and white. And that's on an old book page. Nice little page tag there. A beautiful floral print on that page, plain on the back for you to do your own writing or artwork. And there's a little tuck spot here that you can pop something into. Lovely book print here of the, they're actually fussy cut out, 1920s style ladies, and then a frame placed over the top. Some music. This lace is printed, this lace is real. Another pocket with a tag. And that has a tuck spot behind with a lovely big journaling card there with the Arc de Triomphe on it. And the other end of the paper doily. There's this beautiful paper with the mushrooms on, which was the back of the door on the other one. So that's the ivy leaf that the door was set into. And another one of these lovely pockets. This one's been made from collaged book page, old, very old vintage book pages. And in the back cover, another little lace pocket and that lovely collage look paper. So there we are, we've finished it. It is, there's 3 signatures. I think it's about 100 pages in there. So it's plenty of space. It's actually quite large. A lot of the journals are only half that size, so this one would be a full A5 size and quite thick. So plenty of room also for you to add in lots of other things to make it your very own. Thanks for watching.